Hello my minions, welcome to Torment, Tides of Numenera. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, fuck it. But this is actually on the top sales for Steam, so I was wondering how nice it would look, so I want to check it out. But I did some checking on it. It's like a, how should I say, turn-based game, but it looks awesome, so let's just hop right into it. The more effort you put into hiding, the harder it is for enemies to find you when they search. Right. Will you be? I'll be a male since I am a guy. Your mind wakes in darkness, acting cold.
Aching cold sets into an unfamiliar body. A distant howling surrounds you, louder with each passing second. Insistent and invisible hands slap and tear at the membrane that protects you.
Let me change some settings.
Your first emotion is an involuntary and formless panic. You feel you have forgotten something important. As if it once meant the world to you. But the details slip away as you grasp at them. You force your eyes open.
Look at this body of mine.
The body is...
Oh, that's laggy.
You are wearing a form-fitting suit of some dark material. You recall that you were wearing something much more elaborate a short time ago. You have smooth, light brown skin, 5 fingers on each hand, 5 toes on each foot. Good muscles, strong but not bulky, and slim hips. Your palms are soft, as if they have not done much labor, but scars and burns on the hands and wrists suggest that you haven't always been careful. Why can't you remember this?
Yeah, why can't I?
Without warning, the cocoon that surrounds you shreds and tears away. You are falling. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in on itself. The world is many kilometers below you.
What? Am I falling like from the sky? Oh man, the wind! Dive towards the ground!
To your sides, and you slice through the air. The wind tears at your face and scalp, and your skin burns under the tremendous speed. Your vision blurs, and you are unable to judge how far you've fallen.
Hey, try to flatten
You
around.
to stabilize yourself, but the air howls and whips around you, and the bay under your feet is larger by the moment.
Give up and dive. Give up and hope. Look, and let's look
A
around.
small glassy dome inside the littered bay. 2 figures outside it. One of them points his arm at you and a riot of colors tangles your fall, slowing you, but not enough. You crash into the building, and as your consciousness winks out, you hear the sounds of the structure collapsing around you, and then...
I'm dead. Darkness befalls everybody. Oh yeah. Hello, little guy. Wait, I'm not little. Move! Let's move! I'm moving! Yay! God damn it, am I supposed to go here? No, I can't go there. Wait, what? Say what now? What am I supposed to do? Interact. Oh. Jumbo thoughts cloud your head as you study empty bowls before you. Drops of liquid fell from the ceiling, spattering on the ground next to the bowl. The light from every drop is reflected in the bowl around bowl's rounded hollow, as it hungers for that light and needs to be filled. Yet the bowl remains dry. Another drop falls from the ceiling and smashes across the pile unwasted. Might carefully move the bowl and beneath the liquid. What's this? Might 5, Speed 5, Intellect 5. These are my stats. Okay, let's try Might. You've encountered your first task. You have 3 stat points, Might, Speed, and Intellect, that you have to spend to increase your chance of success. This is called using effort. Oh! To more easily move the bowl in front of you, use to spend Might for a higher level of effort. Do not worry if you fail this task. In Torment, failure often results in interesting outcomes. Oh shit, but how interesting is the outcome? Oh, I have to spend the skill points that I have. Oh man, that sucks. Wait, oh, success, nice! Sorry, it's only 45%. Oh well. Drop by drop, the bowl feels ripples spreading over the blurred outline of your reflection. A pale blue luminescence stretches out in the corner of the room. God damn, the English is such high level words. A clear radiance spills across the segmented floor, washing away the nearest shadow and pouring into your mind, melting the ragged edges of your fragmented thoughts. You are not whole, not yet. But you have begun to heal from the damage done in your long fall. A voice calls out from somewhere high above, beyond the reaches of the spreading light. Hello? Are you still alive down there? We're up here! Feel the power to follow us! Be careful though! Zoom. Okay. Let's go. As soon as you touch the orb, a memory floods your mind. You stand in front of a rusted floor. The air is humid and dank. You had moments respite from this water-lodged hell, a bubble stale of air at your resting point. You've breathed water before and you've lived decades beneath the waves, but these bodies and air, river and the constant pressure have been crushing you ever so sudden. Worse, your companion's mind seemed to be wandering from the task at hand. He's a genius with machine, as you well know, but now he seems distracted. The device in his hand is covered in knobs, wires and antennas. He believes it can get the two of you through the corroded door, but he's merely staring at it. Perhaps he's lost faith in his invention, but that is hardly your concern. This mission cannot be delayed. It must proceed. It must proceed. Wait, you can do that? Oh shit, the background is like, wow. Fix it myself! You mumble a few words, drawing power from the air around you, and until a resolution appears in your mind, you snatch the device from his hands, rewire it, and shove it back at him. Oh, he says, examining your work. Sorry, I was trying to improve the thing. He waves at the device at the door, and the still air of your bubble freshens as the door swings open. A dark hallway lies beyond, a passage that links the water, boarding cells, and the aquatic viewing areas. What you seek lies there. Moments later, you're underwater again, and your hands closing around you. Strange yet familiar artifact. You need to complete it. Something. It hovers above a pedestal, rotating in the dark water. An electric current runs through your fingers as your hand crosses the vertical plane of the pedestal, and an increased iridescent field coalesces. I can't read that. So fast that the wave's pressure dazes you for a moment. The rising pulse of a sonar alarms ripple through the water. The guard won't fall behind. The guard won't be far behind. You run urgent fingers over the device fastened on your waist. A thought rising from your mind. A few can be used against the guards, but will also turn your skin into sin steel, all the surrounding water into boiling wax. Hardly ideal. Finally, you find a small silver sphere. Setting the sphere in place, you kick desperately for the safety of a nearby alcove. The sphere whirls and unfolds into a spiraling vortex. The sphere at its center speaks a few polite words in an ancient language, then begins draining the surrounding water into itself at an alarming speed. The approaching guards shout, then scream as they do. Two are sucked into the whirlpool and ripped into pieces. You allow yourself a fleeting smile, but are all too aware that more alarms are going off in the distance. The memory begins to fade, as if you are being drawn backwards through the tunnel, and you hear more pylons rising from the pit. Something is wrong. The events within the orb have settled into the gaps in your mind, but the edges are rough. As though the memory itself are not truly yours, there's something else, a gust of sour air pulling at you, like a predator inhaling the scent of its prey at the far end of the dark, whispering fields. Oh, is that like someone else's memories? Because I know that this game is related to like I don't know, maybe like a parasite possessing someone that have his current memories and then transferring to another person that have his current memories, but the original owner memories are being like transferred over, something like that. That's what I know about this game. Other than that, no idea. Oh man, the frame rate. What is this? Interact. You stand beside a woman on a vertic crack. Beneath the two of them is a broad plateau. Towering above the overgrown far below, strange machines have been built into the cliffside, presumably for reconnaissance or defense. A metallic disc gleams from the center of the plateau. You self-aware humanoid machines drill into the base of the cliffs below. If you're looking for a sanctuary and you were desperately, this seems to be the right place. I don't know about this, the woman says. Her voice flat, neutral. Her face is turned away from you. What makes this place any more secure than the other ones we found? Draw her attention to the hidden details by our more experienced eyes to see. Use your charm to persuade her of the merits of the site and remind her of the time of constraint. I don't have a superior intellect. I only have 5 intellect. Oh well, use your charm. Wait, is it a charm here? No, that's speed. The cloud passes over through the sun and engages a spiritual friendly debate, pointing out the footprints of a prior world civilization whose power remains untapped. After a few minutes, she laughed, raising her hands in a mock surrender. Stop. You servitors are down there. You've already chosen this as a site, haven't you? She waits for your affirmation and says, alright, I'm convinced. The two of you sketch your plans for the sanctuary, drawing schematics and architectural diagrams. Then you descend onto the plateau and examine the open ground. God damn. So much reading! The woman suggests one of the servitors build a shelter for you with time here. You try to draw one of the constructs away from the task, but it doesn't respond to your voice. When you lay your hand on its shoulder to reinforce your command, it rolls and strikes you across the face with inhuman speed, and it turns back to its task, ignoring you. Your companions help you rise, laughter in her eyes. It seems your construct has another idea. What's the matter with it? The mist falls into the plateau as you wrap a fiber shielding mesh around the construct's skulls. The mesh powers up, protecting the construct's mind from any transdimensional imagine that might be in the area. Taking a deep breath, you repeat your command. Acknowledge. It obediently trundles to the side of your new shelter. The image freezes, then fades into you, and you feel that the memory filling the gap in your mind, blocked by a jagged block. You stagger, clutching your head, reclaiming your memories. It hurts. Ah! And once more, there's something else. Hair lifts one by one on the back of your neck. Something beyond this room can sense what you are doing and is haunting you. Okay, so I'm supposed to collect memories of some sort? Oh god, more reading! More reading! Let's examine this. No signs of symbol to tell you that what might be behind this enormous door. A dull chill radiates from its bronze segmented surface, and the thick metal wheel seems to be frozen into place. Countless scratches and round marred the surface of this door. Someone made a great effort to try to get inside, but to no avail. So I built this construct, this whole entire thing, a vision of a city spring around you. Your city in flames and under attack. Our defenders have fought and died all day, and still the attackers keep coming. They fight as if your destruction were demanded of them. They care nothing for mercy, surrender or plunder. What they want is blood. But you have brought a keen-eyed companion to the top of the tower. She has seen the way to stop the invaders and need to get her to safety, and all you need is rally your defenders. But even as you turn towards the door and of the tower, the two of the attackers descend from the hovering machine and you don't have time to strike at them before they land. One is brutally large, his weapon vibrating axe, and the other is slim, sheathed in the glassy armor and holding a hilt with a sizzling invisible blade. Oh, that's cool. Your companion backs away. She's too young to help. Your enemy is advanced single file confined by parapet. This one? You roll under the blurring act of his hacks. He's overconfident, testing you without committing to the attack. Yes, he's fast, but not as fast as you are. And when he raises the great axe above his head to finish you, you are able to bury your blade under his breastplate. The blade emerges from the back of his neck, and his lifeblood washes over your hands. He falls, taking your weapon with him, and his companions. Wait, what? Why the hell did you have to take my weapon? Oh no, I now have no weapon. Our invisible blade is far more lethal than a giant's axe. Oh no! I made the wrong choice here! You duck as she thrusts at you, and the wall behind you hisses, destroyed. Her return swing cuts through your armor, ruining your breastplate. She doesn't have to be skilled with a weapon like this. She just has to make contact. You time your attacks just as she pulls it back from another strike. You barrel into her, driving her over the wall, and she drops screaming to the ground 50 meters below. Oh, okay. But I got injured, right? The immediate threat ended, and you focus on finding your way back to your allies. You open the tower door and rushes down the stairs. The door at the base of your stairs slightly cracked, opening just a bit into the hall, and you hear the maw of the enemy soldiers beyond. Let's sneak past. You press the door against the gleaming door, easing to open it, and your breath catches in your throat as it squeaks quietly. The sound like a bell in your memory. You pause, but the soldiers in the hall continue to talk. You push again, squeeze yourself through the narrow opening and creep down the blood-stained halls. The memory begins to fade, and you find yourself back in your own body. The temples throb with the racing force at your heartbeat, and the reclaimed memories blaze within you, like a bonfire of a mountain peak, visible to every predator 4 kilometers around. A tremor rocks the floor beneath you, as though massive fists have struck the room itself, swaying on your feet. You see frantic movements within the borders of a mirror at the edge of the room. That's someone else's memories, right? Please, no more reading, I beg of you. It's a mirror. The border of this mirror is lavishly decorated with a dizzying number of interlocked symbols, daggers, masks, paintbrush, amulets, and more. But that's nothing compared to what you see in the glass. You see a vast crowd of people, exact doppelgangers of you, arguing with, and fighting with each other. Most are drab imitations of you, but a precious few are vivid and pull at your attention. Each of them bears the intricate pentagonal tattoos on their head. In their eyes, their action, you see the memories you discovered within the orbs and the choices you made, shining like distant stars. Your hand twitches at your side, and though some of the bright doppelgangers ignore you, and even smaller numbers immediately turn to you, waiting for you to choose them and learn what you might become. A rumbling shakes in the room, and slow vibration spreads from the darkness below, rippling towards the ceiling. Let's point at it. The doppelganger shoulders its way through the crowd, casually donning at the 8-fingered glove. Then it digs its fingers into the glass between you, and with a grunt, it tears a hole on the surface shaped like a pointed ear. Carefully, the doppelganger speaks an unfamiliar word into the ear, and the ground itself seems to turn as if you are standing inside the door of the doppelganger that has just opened up. When you look around, the hole has disappeared and nothing has changed. Or has it? The doppelganger plucks the 8-finger glove from his hand and waits for a decision. What? The remaining doppelganger scatter from the edges of the mirror and vanish. Your chosen identity steps forward. Its appearance changes as it steps out of the rippling glass. It faces exude intelligence and confidence. Shadows of several devices shimmering all around you. Technology of several kinds from a myriad of past ages. You get the feeling you, will be comfortable with all of it. The word nano sounds in your mind. Mystical. Your doppelganger continues walking, stepping into you, filling you, making you whole. Your decision rings out into the cavernous room, awakening and unlocking vast mechanism behind the walls. Suddenly, a grotesque noise rings through your shadows like a bell. If bell could rot, something is coming. The mirror fades, leaving a dark, open doorway. You take a deep breath and step through. Oh, this is a character creation. Wow, that's a lot of reading. Holy Jesus fucking Christ! Maybe I should have skipped all of that. Your choices in the memories and the mirrors have begun to build your character, but now you have an opportunity to decide a number of details. First, you can decide to change your type. Type defines your abilities and skills you might be acquire as you advance. Okay. Stat pools are resources that are used to apply effort on or activate abilities. You can distribute points as you see fit. Glaive tends to favor might and Nanos favors intellect. Jack usually benefits from the balance of set bonuses. Okay. Okay, let's increase in intellect. I don't know what I'm doing. Abilities unlocked by your type can be active actions such as attacks or spell like accessories or unique passive effects. Let's get this. Most skills increase your chance of success on a specific kind of action and task, but give some other bonuses. Each skill starts with a novice level working increase in train and specialized, granting greater bonuses at each level. Description often leaves some skills at the inability, meaning that inflict penalties. When upgraded, this returns to novice level. I see. So grade 1 is inability. Let's upgrade my mystical to max. Next. Only glaives receive a training in weapon skill. Aww! Damn it. Although you chose your descriptor from among many doppelgangers in the mirror, now you have a chance to view the specific bonus and penalties it grants. You can now examine the effects of other descriptors and choose the new one that you wish. You know what? Let's go with mystical. Let's go with this. Confirm. Yes. God, that took so long. The Spectre. Everything about this spectral figure seems dreamlike. His hazy silhouette, who seems to be made out of blue grass smoke, he wears a stylish, well-cut clothes. His handsome bearded face seems hauntingly familiar, though you have never seen him before. He breathes a sigh of relief when he sees you. We weren't sure that would work. We pull our strengths and channel it through me to reach you, to wake you up. He glances at the other figure here and frowns unhappily. It took more out of them than we thought. The other reflection, they're more of like a shadow now. Look, I'll bet you've got a lot of questions. This place is basically your mind, your bodies, still out there in the real world, healing from that fall. You need to get out of there and finish the process. He shrugs. It shouldn't be too hard. There's so many questions. Before I met you, it felt like something was hunting me. Do you know what it was? He closes his eyes. That's a memory. I don't want to recall. Large, black, furious. It's our death. It's the sorrow. He closes his eyes. I hope it's lost interest in you. If it finds us, we're done for. What do you mean by that? After you wake up from this dream state and attune to the tides, you need to find something called a resonance chamber. Your body should have landed somewhere near it. Just climb inside that and everything will be fine. Tides are like a force, like gravity or magnetism or something, except they respond to people's action and perceptions. Your body, that is, your body in the real world needs the tide to survive. It's not something you need to worry about. Your body will tune it in as you wake up. Thanks for answering without answering. That's what they are. As I said, it's your mind. You will find reflections of people you knew, people you've met in the real world, and with whom you shared some kind of psychic connection. I don't know why, I don't know how or why, it just happens. Okay, fine. It's your mind, a construct built to, I don't know, share thoughts? Store your true self? Wait. You know how people say, in the first place, this is definitely the first place of your memory. Well, it's the first place for me anyway. You probably know better since it's yours. If you don't remember now, maybe it'll come to you later. Okay, fine. He throws up his hands in frustration. I'm just a part of you. I look at you and I know this place was made for you, for us. And I remember pieces of knowledge that come to me when you ask your question. But that's all. Okay. Seriously, I need to go through every one of this? Then my resonance chamber. I remember pieces of it, but not the whole. It's a crystal sarcophagus. I remember it having 5 mechanical arms around it and a metal ring set on the floor. I think we were aiming for it when we fell. When you open your eyes in the real world, it should be nearby. Oh god. So how do I get back? There's a portal down there. It'll take you to your body. Just step through it and the whole tides thing should take care of itself. He crosses his arm. When you wake up, find the resonance chamber and activate it. Then we can. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a tentacle! Oh, it's a sorrow! We should run! The sorrow is anchored to those reflections. It's devouring their power. We have to get rid of them. Destroy its anchors or else the sorrow will erase us forever. Crisis initiated. Oh! Battle! A crisis begins when you enter into a dangerous situation. Crises are turn-based encounters where you can fight, sneak, manipulate the environment, or talk your way out of trouble. Oh. Each turn you can take one action to attack or activate an ability. You can also make one move. Kill it, loosen the sorrow's ankle. I see. Use to attack the enemy or move into a position. Try clicking the highlighted character now. Effort can be applied to attack to increase your chances to hit. As other tasks, each level of effort increases your chance by 20% at the cost of 1 point for the stat pool. Unarmed attacks use speed, but the other weapon and abilities might use might or intellect instead. So basically I only have basic attack. Up, basic attack. Bow down, that's easy. Just punch him and they're dead. It's going inside your mind. Now run! Get to the next one! Alright, sir! You can sacrifice your action for the turn to double move instead of attacking. The movement preview line turns the purple when the movement preview line turns purple when over a position that requires double move. This one? Out of range. What the hell? It hanged! No! Don't fucking crash! You fucking piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck, it crashed. Right, continue where we last off before we crash. Now attack! That missed? Oh, thank God. God damn it. Use our action! 7 damage, critical hit. Sorrow infection! What's it doing now? It's infecting it somehow. Fatals. Fatals are temporary condition or status effect that can improve or reduce a character's stats. The Sorrow has just placed a fatal on the remaining infection. You can't remove this fatal, but you can find a way to overcome it. Okay. The armor stats reduce physical damage. The fatal of the Sorrow placed on this character has boosted the armor by 10, meaning it will absorb 10 points of damage from each attack. This reflection armor is now too high for you to overcome an armor attack. So must use spells. Skills. The reflection is not protected somehow. You need to find a way to hit it even harder. Grab a piece of mirror glass. It might have enough residual energy to kill the reflection. Ah. To pick up loot, use the highlighted object and then take all or double click the individual that you want. Can I just like use this onslaught? Seriously? Fuck you. To activate an item, left click on the items icon on the bar above your portrait and then click on the characters you want to target. Ah. Oh, that's nice. You pried it loose. The thing is cancer, an infection. It's unstoppable, but you stopped it. He holds his head and his hand. I can't believe it found us in here. He looks at you, terror in his eyes. That thing, the Sorrow. It's been hunting you. It's what killed you in the first place. It'll keep hunting you until you activate the resonant chamber. I didn't remember until I saw it, but that's why the chamber is so important. You have to get back to and activate the chamber before it's too late. The portal to your body is that shimmering dome over there. Go now! Okay, fine, let's go. Damn. They can yield interesting ideas or new perspective on objectives. Oh.
Where did he fall from? His body's smashed to talc. It's a wonder he's still breathing.
All I saw was the corona, not his origin point. But look, he's healing already. Spontaneous regeneration.
Why is there no dialogue here? What was that? What do you do, Calestage? His tone has become accusatory. Suspicion? You open your eyes. The first thing you notice is this man's kaleidoscope of tattoos riding across his forearms. He wears a long dark coat belted at his waist, flying filling the pockets. His boots are worn and stained with years of travel. You blame me? He emitted an internal psychological reaction in the response to the fall, probably related to the fantastic healing process. Obviously, I don't know how to pronounce that. Elegant. Her voice rolls and hisses, and you have to rub your eyes to be sure that you're not seeing double faint across of her echoes trail from her, which nearly mimicking her, though some act and react to stimuli that you can perceive. Her vivid hair and outrageous clothing remain constant through the shadows. God, so much reading! Oh, that's the name! LOL! Oh yes, it's obvious, Calestige. His voice grinned and clipped, and he sees you looking at him. You are no ordinary mortal. We know that much. Start talking. His face hard and set. Scan thoughts. He's the changing god. Calestige deliberately blinding herself, but why? We really don't know. He cocked his head and to the side. I'm starting to think you're not him. Starting to think, Elegant, tell me, is it a novel experience? Elegant being more paranoid than usual. How long must I put up with him? Ah. In his face, I never seen any other people rebuild themselves like that. Only the changing god could have healed so quickly. He sighs and rubs his face, trying to regain his composure. Maybe you could help me for a change. You know what this means to me. You're familiar with the word changing, Elegant. It applies inconsistency. Thus, the changing god may well have changed. Several visions of shrubs, and she addressed you. You have to forgive him. He believes you're someone he once knew, even though it's painfully obvious to anyone that you are newly born. Her most solid self-courtesies, while others bow or spin. I and my sisters am Calestige. This is Elegant. We are explorers, knowledge seekers. That's how we came to this room. If I'm not mistaken, you are what we call a cast-off. The changing god created you, body and mind. Your sire used your body for a time, then abandoned it for reasons of his own. When his mind departed for a new experience, you were born in this cast-off shell. A sanctum of your sire's, the common belief that he has several such places throughout the ninth world, possibly other worlds as well. We are only just gained an entry to this one because of your grand entrance. I used a cipher to slow your fall further, but the damage still could have killed an ordinary person. But to think about it, if you are the kind of person who can make your body into anything you want, what do you do? If you constructed bodies for centuries, you want to make each one better than the last. You want to live forever. You're not going to let your life end by accident. No, you make strong bodies, fast, powerful, maybe throw in regeneration while you're at it. The changing god has always been in vain. He rarely stays long in the shell that doesn't suit him. Self-image. She looks up and down, her smile suddenly unnerving. Perhaps the changing god fled because he didn't want to wear those scars of yours. I've heard of that term before, a subject that Sire studied in great depth. I'm afraid it isn't my field of inquiry. With how hard you hit the ground, I'm surprised that's all you saw. Wow. An excellent question. Having seen your regeneration abilities in action, I suspect they are primarily physical or regrowth. If that's the case, you'll be unable to survive most varieties of physics or molecular decomposition, disintegration, conflagration, and so forth. Degeneration diseases can pose a problem, and I know of several entities capable of physics destruction. Yeah. As she speaks, the vision flashes in your mind. It's not yours exactly. Somehow you know this is a memory of the changing gods. You are in a dark room, lit by a myriad of twinkling lights, holographed from the many machines surrounding you. What about the body that can withstand a sorrow's attack? Says a voice. It seems to be coming from one of the machines. No, you reply. The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind. Physical, temporary, physics. This is the only way. With a series of gestures, you bring up an image of a crystalline pod. If the resonant chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the sorrow once and for all. We just need the right focal point, a catalyst. I can't read anymore, guys. I can't read anymore. But I want to save. The memory fades. Calistage still talking. You realize that the device you saw in the memory is identical to the one behind you now. It looks like a spectre had a scrap on it. A transparent sarcophagus inside a crystalline dome, with mechanical arms arrayed around it for the metal ring. Unfortunately, the dome is shattered. The sarcophagus is cracked, and the one of the arm is in pieces on the floor. Whatever its functions, it clearly needs repairs. All flesh-eating virus or presumed disfiguration by the Iron Wind would likely devastate enough to... I think he gets the point. Quest received. Elegant chuckles. Then a firm certainty says, not likely, though. It might not be impossible. You need some people with appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the cult of the changing gods will hold the answers. Her distaste is evident in the expression of her echoes, although the face of the one in the lead remains carefully impassive. You turn the insane to help the newborn. Where's your judgment, Elegant? I would like to take him to the order of truth. Are you mad? They'll sooner take us apart. Oh god. What's the order of truth? Knowledge seekers, they learn, I'm sorry guys, you have to read on your own. I shudder to think that Elegant might do the child. Let's go. Oh, interesting.
All right.
Can I save? Yes, thank god. New save. Save game. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. That's a lot of reading. I don't think I can keep it up anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. Bye guys.